I took a swig of water and stretched before I started recording, which that was a smart decision to make. And as far as this video that you are watching goes, there is some stuff that I do want to take a moment to talk about because it is coming up. The horror game season event is live, but September and October is where it is going to start getting busy for me. And there are at least two things that I do want to show really quick. First things first. Oh, wait, shit. Hold on. Okay, there we go. 514 follows on Twitch. So these are the goals for Horror Game Season 2026 for Twitch. 1,000 follows, 50 subs, 1,000 bits, and Affiliate Plus, which these are the requirements. Level 1 is a 60-40 revenue share, and level 2 is a 70-30, which it's 50-50, which you usually get $60 from a Twitch payment. So that's something. Gift and Prime subs are currently not counted towards eligibility, so they would not count. Tier 1, 1 point. Tier 2, 2 points. Tier 3, 6 points. And this is the state of my main channel. 424 subscribers. 376 for my IRL channel. 14 for my highlights. 16 for my shorts. And 7 for my extra channel, the channel that you are watching right now. And some food for thought that I've always been thinking about is that November 16th this year makes it 6 years since I started my content creator journey, which that's honestly insane to think about. And I do want to share my life story at some point in the podcast someday. It's just more so of which podcast is the real question. But for now, I want to focus on making a name for myself first. So here's the meat and the potatoes. So we have this. Our watermarks means there is going to be a stream on that day. Banana Shooter and Repo in that order is what we're going to be playing, and they were community voted. Let's focus on September 1st. Not the date. Just to clarify, we're focusing on September as a month first before we dig into details on November. Wait, no, sorry, October. I immediately corrected myself, which is good. Anyways, Tuesday and Thursday is going to be a marathon day. And what it means by chill day means that I will be taking a day off stream to either A, have some self-care, or B, work on highlights in the background. Which, let me put this into perspective for you, alright? Sundays would be a chill day for me. So this means that you are going to see me active, with the exception of the week of September 6th to 12th, 3 times a week. All right. And as for the horror game season marathon, allow me to show you the concept. So there is 4 horror games on the wheel, right? The idea is that the wheel would pick what horror game I play, and I will play it for approximately an hour long. Unless if I am in a boss fight. And A Quiet Place will be used as an example in this case. And what it means by a quiet place is A Quiet Place The Road Ahead, which I bought it recently because of birthday money that I had, plus it was on sale at the time. Worth the money when it's on sale. So, the watermark, like what was pointed out, means that there's going to be a buddy stream on that day. Game night just basically means that I'm going to be hosting a community night to where I play games with not just my community, also the buddies community. And Dead by Daylight is going to be a community night, but here's the thing. We're going to do customs when we do a community night. And here's my reason on to why it's going to be customs in particular. If we were to host a community night in public lobbies, there's a chance that we would run into toxic players, and that is not something that we would want. And potential collab, I don't want to make any promises on a collaboration day, but I will say this much. There is a chance that I may play Phasmophobia with Country Roses on September 12th. And friend's birthday, Ruined Princess 66 invited me to play some games with her for a birthday stream. And I said to her that I would be down to do Phasmophobia. And The Thing is going to be a movie night, which that is the first movie night that we have had since 2024, from when we meant to. Okay. My brain is not braining right now. Alright, so let me rephrase. The Thing would be the first John Carpenter movie since 2024, which 2024 was the year to where I introduced the concept of horror game season cinema, which the idea is that there would be a movie night hosted in a Discord server, which in this case, the Discord server for the Buddies community, because, like what I said, I don't want my community to be the only community involved. I also want the communities of the other members of the group to be involved as well. And The Thing was originally going to be September 14th, but because of the fact that I don't want to end up having any scheduling conflicts, because I do want to play some games with Ruined Princess 66 for her birthday, September 21st is when we are doing The Thing. And to be 100% honest, I have not seen the movie. So this is the only movie in this year's lineup that I have not seen. And as for other potential collabs, I can neither confirm nor deny if it would happen. But I did tease a Phasmophobia collab with Country Roses, so there's that. Again, can neither confirm nor deny. And October is where we would have the busiest month on the grind to 1,000 followers on both YouTube and Twitch. October 4th to 10th is where we are going to have 4 streams. So here's what we're going to do. The VR chat game night, we are going to go to Haunted Grounds Remastered to have a virtual Halloween party. Which, I ain't gonna lie, that idea would be fun, and it was originally going to be October 7th, but then I was like, you know what? Let's push it to October 5th. That way, I don't risk having any scheduling conflicts, which I will not mention that to avoid unnecessary drama. October 10th and 24th is going to be a potential collaboration day. And as for Terrifier, all 3 movies is going to be in one night. And a smart decision that I made was that I gave a disclaimer in the Discord event description, letting people know that there is a lot of blood and gore in the movie. Excuse me. And when the time comes, this would make it the second time watching the movies, because the first time that I watched it was late November to early December. And late October was both the first movie and the second movie in that order. And Terrifier 3 was on December 1st, given the fact that it's a Christmas horror movie. And Damien Leone did confirm that the 4th movie is going to be on New Year's Eve, which there are some people that are speculating that we're going to see Art the Clown be in different holidays for future potential sequels, which I don't think that's the case, given the fact that it was confirmed that Terrifier 4 will be the final Terrifier movie. And October 30th, which is going to be the repo stream, will be the last time that you will see me before I go on a 2-week hiatus to take care of myself after my grind to 1,000 follows. And if I'm going to be 100% honest with you, I usually feel burnt out whenever no process is made, and I feel motivated when process is made. So, if you're somebody who's into horror games, my main channel, as well as my Twitch, is where you're going to want to go. But I will say this much, my streams are not contained for those under the age of 18, so if you are a minor, please do not tune into my streams, because there is a lot of profanity, there are mature topics, and we would make jokes that minors are not supposed to be hearing at all. And as for what I would say is my most anticipated month, well, not month, what I would say is my most anticipated community event when it comes to game nights versus movie nights, Dead by The Thing is my most anticipated for September because of the fact that I have not seen the movie, and whether or not if I would be able to experience the judgment in Dead by Daylight is a whole other question on its own. And as for October, the VR Chat Community Night is my most anticipated because the idea of having a virtual Halloween party would honestly be a really fun idea. It's just more so of can we find DMCA friendly music for a Halloween party is the real question. Because who knows how things can go down. And yeah, that's pretty much all that I would like to get out of the way. And from when I mentioned a Discord server, I will be hosting a Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie night, which it was originally going to be 2 weeks ago, but because of a delay for the first movie, we agreed to save it for the 22nd because I celebrated my 22nd birthday last Monday. And then tomorrow we are going to be doing a Fall Guys community night, which if you want to participate in both events, it will take place at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll leave a link to the Discord server in the description down below for those who want to go join that, which I'll say this much. If we get it to 200 community members, we may announce the 5th anniversary merch drop earlier than November 22nd. You heard it here, folks. You know what to do if you want it to see it early. And to be 100% honest, I have a good feeling that this year's going to be a good Halloween. Hopefully better than last year, because last year was not good for me. So the one thing that I hope is that we could have a glow up with process made this year. See you all around, and thank you for hearing me out.